Hi, I'm Claire Timberlake, Live Out Loud coach and author of Soul Secrets of Salsa. In my last video, I talked about getting out of our comfort zones, and I explained some of the process that I went through to get out of my comfort zone to fly in airplanes. Now I want to give you some tips to help you get out of your comfort zone, because no matter where you are in life, you're in a comfort zone in some area and you want to get out because life is more fulfilling when you're outside of it, and you can help the planet in the way that only you can when you do. And even if you're not thinking that big, to become more successful in your career, or to start a new career, or to improve a relationship, or be a better parent, or become more healthy, or lose weight, you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone. Even if you want more respect and appreciation, you're going to have to expand your comfort zone, because people will treat you the way that you can handle it within your comfort zone. And the first thing I want to remind you is that there is comfort outside of your comfort zone. You know this because you've been outside before, but some of us get stuck in an area, like I did when I didn't fly for 15 years and I didn't dance for 20 years. But if you'll just remember that after a little bit of discomfort, you're going to get used to whatever it is that you're doing that was once so scary. By the way, I love to fly now, and I dance all the time. The second thing that I want to suggest that you do is to set yourself up for the best case scenario. And to do that, you can daydream about whatever it is you want to do, and make sure you're in a good mood when you're daydreaming, and make sure you're feeling as if it's really happening to you, and feel good about it. Also, set intentions for whatever it is you want to do. Like, for instance, if you want to lose weight, then state something to yourself like, I intend to feel good about my body and to feel healthy and strong as I become slimmer and slimmer. Or I intend to reach my goal weight of whatever. If there's some resistance, you might need help getting the perfect words for you, but I have so many stories of miraculous things happening just by stating simple intentions. I can remember a long time ago setting the intention to lose weight, and then I tried to cheat. I went to a restaurant and I ordered food and dessert and to go, and when I brought the food home, I opened it up and there was the meal, but not the dessert. And then I tried this 2 other times and the same thing happened. I got home and there was the meal, but not the dessert. And things like that happen when you set intentions. You get some help. If you want to speak to somebody and doing so is outside of your comfort zone, you might set an intention like, I intend to enjoy a peaceful and productive conversation with whomever. I did this not too long ago, and I wanted to say something to someone who I never saw alone and rarely spoke with. So I didn't know how it was going to happen, but when you set intentions, you don't have to worry about the how. So, of course, one day I run into him out of the blue, and he's in the mood to talk and listen, so it was all set up for me. Of course, when you get those opportunities, you have to act on them, right? And my advice, if you've got to say something that's outside of your comfort zone, I'd advise you to first memorize that first concise sentence that you were going to use to get the conversation started. And then when you're face to face with the person, open your mouth. Seriously, if you open your mouth, you're going to have to do something, right? And so if you just say the first word or two of that sentence that you've memorized, the rest will just fall out. So you're halfway there when you just open your mouth. The third thing I want to suggest is that when you get out of your comfort zone in one area of your life, get out in 2 areas. And this is really helpful if you need to get out of your comfort zone in your career or in an important relationship. For instance, when I was hosting a telesummit for the first time with more than 1,000 people listening, I was out of my comfort zone. So I joined a salsa dance team. Now, I dance salsa all the time, but to be on a dance team was outside of my comfort zone because you have to memorize the routines and be a team player. But as I was practicing the routines that I had to memorize, I didn't have time to worry about speaking in front of large crowds. So just try it, it works. The fourth thing that I want to tell you is that you want to factor in fear in this process, because if you're out of your comfort zone, you're going to be nervous or afraid, or you're not out if you aren't. So just realize that you can handle fear. It's not going to kill you. Tell yourself, I can do fear. I can be afraid. And it's going to, soften the blow, I think. The fifth thing I want to suggest is there is so much help out there. On the internet, you can get subliminal downloads that you can listen to on your iPod, and they've got them on every subject. There is, you can get audio downloads that take you through guided imagery, and the point of that would be to relax. And when you're more relaxed, you're less fearful, right? And there's tapping, and if you don't know about tapping, on my website, ClaireTimberlake.com, if you put in the search bar tapping, you'll come to a page with two links, and one of them tells you about tapping and the other one takes you through tapping. So there's tapping, and there's so much more. There's so many tools that coaches use. So if you hire a coach, he or she will have some different tools to help you get out of your comfort zone. And that's where life is. It's out of your comfort zone. So I really encourage you to get there. Just take that first step. Don't worry about the consequences, and your life will change for the better. Thanks for listening.